So for those who don't know me, my name is Richard Griffith. I'm originally born and raised in Barbados, so when I get really excited, you hear accent come out. So I've been in Alberta I've been in Canada over 20 years now. I've been in Alberta for 16 years. I originally moved here for work. I worked in the insurance industry for 16 years. I was doing what I was doing, but I found I was spending more time with my coworkers and my paperwork more than spending time with my family. Anyone ever experienced that? Spent a lot of time at work. And my son, who's 9, you just saw him here, Xavier, on the stage today. When he was younger, growing up, I missed everything. I was missing his school meetings and also after school activities, and he's in competitive soccer. And I wanted to be a present parent. So I had to take a look. I went to him and said, Xavier, if Dad could be around a little bit more, would you want to continue going soccer? And he said yes. So I had to make a decision. Stay in my insurance or put my head down, focus on my ACM business, and make it happen. So I did that. I pushed myself really, really hard until I decided to walk away from my job. And the reason why I walked away, because I was at a training, they brought in a motivational speaker, and the guy was on the computer saying, what's really holding you back from being successful in life? And you know what I said? I said, work's holding me back. Right? And I made that decision to move forward, and today now, I can say I'm probably doing ACM full-time because I made a decision to actually want to spend more time with my loved ones and my kids. Now today, we're talking about something very, very exciting. Who's excited for Mylo? Woo! I'm excited. Now, I'm gonna go very briefly here with Mylo Insurance to talk about what we have coming on board. So we're going to a couple of phases here. So number one, phase 1 is going to be October 2025. That's the next couple of weeks. We'll be launching micro insurance, which I'll talk about very briefly. So you want to make sure you're prepared for that. And what we're going to do is prepare you to make sure that you're prepared to take massive movement forward so you can actually do great in this. In February, we'll be talking about travel, tenant, and also pet insurance. Do you think that's something that people need? Yeah. They all need it. And then in 2026, we're doing home and auto insurance. Now, I'm excited for that. I came from that industry. I know how much these companies make. I've seen them. And we have the opportunity now to do the exact same thing large organizations were able to do that we never had opportunity to do before. So Mylo Insurance that we're launching in October is my roadside assistance. Now, some people will say, well, Richard, roadside assistance has been around for many years. Why is this happening? Think about this. What happened when we had hotels? Who came in? Airbnb. What happened? They changed the whole landscape. When I had taxis, what happened? Who came in? Uber. Changed the whole landscape of things. More people take Uber than they take taxis now. Yeah. So what do you think? We have a company that's going digital first and a human power service and a modern alternative legacy provider. Do you think we're going to disturb that industry? Yes. We're going to have massive, massive success with this because we're going to change things around than what people are accustomed to, and that's what they're looking for. People want to change, and when change is there and everyone's excited about it, it happens. You're going to have 24-hour coverage across Canada, flat tires, batteries, boost, lockouts, towing, and fuel delivery. Now, this is $1.5 billion annually spent in Canada. Over 7 million customers are already paying for roadside coverage. $100 million spent in Canada, mostly outdated providers. That's why ACN took a look at this and said, you know what, this is something that we need to be a part of because we have the man and woman power to go there to let people know what we have coming in place. I already have people ask me, hey, Richard, I want to get set up already because I told them what's coming. People are looking for different. So opportunity to modernize with faster, friendlier digital model first. Now we have mobile protection. Yay. Mobile protection is great as well too. A lot of people out there drop their phones all the time. I've actually dropped my phone one time at a gas station. They even realized I dropped it and I ran over my phone. At that point, I had to get a new phone, but it's okay, right? But again, this is going to be huge. It covers any smartphone, new, used, and leased, right? You realize that? That is big because when you think about it, they only offer this protection when you buy a brand new phone. You can't go back to them after, like, say, 2-3 months and say, hey, can I get mobile protection? They say, sorry, but your time period is gone. We can now offer this coverage to people for cracked screens, liquid damage, accidental drops, and also fast claim and quick repairs. So it's going to be a phenomenal job. And they also have 35 million plus smartphones connected in Canada. And we're about to get a lot more, because some of us might get 2 or 3 phones. right? Part of our ACM business. Now, this is a very important part of this. ACM has given us lifetime billing on this service. Lifetime. Sign it under 10 minutes on your phone, nationwide availability, affordable price points, easy, and yes, for friends and family to support for them, get for themselves. And I'm going to be product people that use them, and stackable portfolio. So again, another great service that's ACM provided, and this is important too, because listen to this, folks, ACM has phases. The way how it can put this for you is that you take action now, so when the other services launch, you get more and more business partners and more customers.